Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, home to the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup at the Rock. And the Dukes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Golden Eagles offense is on the field for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game.
Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They'll send the tight end in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Golden Eagles decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. The Dukes offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard runners.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Dukes want to crank the tempo.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the Dukes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass on second down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's reeled in. It's Avant. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Pulls it in. It's Avant. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. The Dukes send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They'll go to the counter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Golden Eagles come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. And the Golden Eagles will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Durant. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And the Dukes in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Offense breaks the huddle on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Dukes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Past the first down marker and still running. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. To the air on first down. Just a little off. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves them with 3rd and 3. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Rushes on him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
And the Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Now on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Dukes will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They'll run it from the gun. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Second down, he'll throw it. Quick strike complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Golden Eagles will try to pin them back with the punt. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Durant. Spins away from the defender. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll leave it with him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And how about the inside linebacker flying through there? You see those guys come up, and you see how fast they can come up and fit the run. But how about blitzing the quarterback, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack?
The Dukes will punt this one away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They'll give it to the back. Creates a little space. Makes it past the marker. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. To the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. And the Golden Eagles line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Makes the catch. It's Avant.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Third down play from the gun. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. And the Dukes will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Now the play fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Rides the back and leaves it. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 20. The Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, running back on the move. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end now in motion. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Got some room in into the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
And when you run these screen plays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
Leaves it with the back. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Dukes in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Gives it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Dukes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Right back to him on the ground. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. The Dukes decide to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Holds and fires complete. Across the 45. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And the Golden Eagles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. On the run, fires downfield. It's caught downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. He'll keep it himself. Picks up the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense down. Instead, they'll replay it. Off the play fake. There's the pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bringing the heat. And his first throw here is incomplete. And the Golden Eagles send out the punt unit. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. They'll start this drive with a pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 25. Hits the crease. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Dukes.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Power football with the run.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. He'll do it himself on the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This will likely be the last play of the half. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Hattiesburg. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Rock.
The Golden Eagles will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. On the option. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you roll. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
Using his legs, it's Durant. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Dukes will punt it away on 4th down. Wants to bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They'll send the back in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Shakes off the defender. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Eagles will send out the punt unit. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. And now this offense will take the field again. From the shotgun, the inside give. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. The Dukes headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got enough for the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Beal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Heaves it deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Dukes will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Golden Eagles will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Going right to work up top. Quickly complete.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Hand off from the shotgun. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. They get to the line quickly.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, they're after him. Inside the 45. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Dukes are on the move. Hands it off. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Offense in the hurry up.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
And the Dukes want to pick up the tempo. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. The short hands. It's Avant. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The give on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. He'll do it himself. Nice move to keep running. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes a grab past the marker. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. The Dukes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, James Madison! And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Air Force is currently ahead in this one, but they may need to rev up an F-16 if they want to turn this into a blowout today. They're up by 4 over Notre Dame. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. Crosses the 45. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. They'll run it from the gun. He breaks a tackle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll try the run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Going for it all. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. That'll bring him to within 4. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He's got him this time. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Foster. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. There he goes. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
And the Dukes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down. They kick it away on 4th down. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Hauls it in. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The inside handoff. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They feed him again. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Turning it on. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Snags it over the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wants to keep it in the air. Lets it fly. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Southern Miss. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Dukes want to move quickly.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Pulls it in. It's Avant. He stopped right there, short of the 1st down, in this defense trying to preserve the lead. They boot it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. He'll try to pop the draw. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Hunt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The handoff, keep working on that clock. On the move at the 30. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The defense uses a timeout. They want to make sure they have the right call here. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The defense out of sorts, and the head coach will use a timeout here. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter,
and the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Durant. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Right on the money. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days.